And good morning from the Pacific Crest Trail. Early start this morning. Got on trail at 10 after 5. Goal today is to do some big mileage. I need to do at least 26 miles, so that'll be my longest day. I'm going to go through a burned out forest where there is really no camping at all. So I've got to get through that, and of course that's at the very end of the day. So got into camp last night, didn't do much filming. I was pooped. I did 23 miles, set up tent, made a quick dinner, and basically went to bed by 8 o'clock. So this morning, been up since about 3:30. I've had a good breakfast, some coffee. One thing to watch this morning is my feet. Swole up a little bit last night, just due to 22 miles or 23 miles, whatever I did there. So my shoes feel a little tight this morning, so I'm kind of watching that. I may have to do a sock change here in a few minutes. We'll see if things get improved. Till then, we'll see you on trail. Welcome to Pacific Crest Trail. Paving. Ugh. Tough on the feet. Hanging in there though. I think we're around mile number 12-ish. Don't know. Trying to make a 25-mile day today. Feeling pretty good. Do think I have a blister on my pinky toe though. Shit. It's all good. See you on trail. Or pavement. Well, not too bad. Just about 10 miles just before 9 o'clock this morning. So did run into a little bit of a water issue though. What a bit of a snag. My original plan was to stop, I think it was East Bear Trap Creek, which was probably about 4 miles out of my campground. I got to the west, to the east side of that creek and went, well, I still got, a good 1.5 liters left, so I'm good. I can get up to the west side, which was 2 miles up so West Bear Trap Creek. Cruising up through there, I must have just missed the turnoff or whatever. I'm not sure, but I never saw the creek. So kept going and, starting to run low on water and come up there. It's this whiskey spring that I could have went down to. If it was a whiskey, I would have, but it was just water. I got a little bit closer and I'm down to about maybe 1/4 liter. And everything I read on Far Out said it was a steep climb down, 3/10 of a mile, and a steep climb back up, and the water flow wasn't that great, but there was water there. I went, well, geez, I could go another 1.2 miles, but with a 400-foot elevation gain and then another 300-foot elevation drop. I go, well, it's warm, but it's not hot, so I pushed it. Long story short, sorry, bug. I made it. I was completely out by the time I got here, but I'm sitting down at Spring Creek Spring, I believe is what it's called. Good water source here. Gonna rehydrate. I'm gonna have a second breakfast, and we'll hit trail again. So till then, see you on trail. I don't even know how far up the trail I am. I don't remember where I left off, but it's been slow going. It has been hot. Today is definitely, I don't know if it's been the hottest day of the last 3 days. So this is the heat wave that they were calling for here in Northern California. It's supposed to last 3 days. Today's the last day. Today is supposed to be the coolest day, according to Garmin and Google, and it might be, but I've dropped elevation, so it is extremely hot the further lower I go. Long story short, I left the last water source with almost 3 liters of water, and I've been pushing it for, oh goodness, 3.1 miles, matter of fact. Just about out of water, trying to make it last, and trying to hit the shade. I did stop and have lunch, but really been nursing the water, praying that this water source was flowing. It's a water source that's not necessarily marked on far out as far as a water source, but comments said it was here. So I was praying it was, because the next one up was 5.9 miles and this one was 3.1. So came down here, followed the directions that they left on far out. Lo and behold, I got a little bit of a flow going through here, so I'm about ready to get some water. Makes me very happy. So down to about 8 more miles to finish my day, it looks like. I gotta hop on and confirm that when we're done here, but get through the burnt out forest section here up to Feather Creek. Sounds like there's some campgrounds there. Even if I have to cowboy camp tonight, that's what I'm doing. So anyway, very happy there's water. So Sandman, happy. See you on the trail. Beautiful, huh? Okay, a little turn of events here. I was walking through that burnt out forest, which was horrible. A bunch of blowdowns, constantly climbing over things and crawling under things. Listening to my podcast, and a gal from Minnesota by the name of Gaia came up behind me and she says, "Hey, there's an alternative road here that people are using." So we together scaled down the mountain that we were on and came across the gravel road that everybody's taken to avoid all the blowdowns, but obviously there's still some blowdowns. Not nearly as bad as I was dealing with up there though. So I'll be on the gravel road here for about 2.5 miles. Apparently it reconnects with the PCT. I'll probably catch it there, but it sounds like you go a little further down on the road and then bushwhack back up to the trail. Sounds like a lot of extra work tonight, so. But glad she came along. She stopped at the river back there to have dinner, so still hiking alone, but it's awesome. Hopefully it's about 6 o'clock. Hopefully be at camp in the next hour and a half. See you on trail or on gravel road. Still on this gravel road. Boring, but I do see where it hooks back up with the trail here, so it looks like I'm probably about another mile out and then a couple miles away from camp. So just wanted to say, boring. See you on trail. Thank God I found it. Hold on a second. Oh, thank God. Well, I gotta tell you, that last 6 to 8 miles sucked. So, burnt out forest, blowdowns, lots of rocks, fell in my butt a couple times. It's just good to finally be here. So, squeezed in, got my tent in. I'm literally on the trail, not on the Pacific Crest Trail, but it's a trail down the river. Yeah, but I'm next to a German guy that I camped with last night. Good guy, his name's Numbers. Visited with him for a little bit. The young guys, I mean, I feel like I'm in a different league out here. I spent all day long hiking about 27, 28 miles, and that gentleman, Numbers, he left camp with me this morning about 20 minutes after I did, and you got here at 4 o'clock. I got here about 7:30. But that's the story of the trail. I was hiking with Gaia earlier. I told you that she helped me kind of find that road down there, which was huge. She started on May 3rd. I started on April 6th. So, hanging in there. I got to remember I'm hiking my own hike. So, almost to the halfway point. My miles are picking up. My legs are feeling it. So, we will see you tomorrow on trail.